morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and no, I am not quitting War of the Visions. Today, we're going to be talking about the Revival Raid that came out, what you're going to be looking at doing this week. We have some new features in the game, such as Trustmaster modification, JP modification, so we're going to go ahead and go over all that. You're probably going to be spending most of your week farming Raid Revival, though. It is very spicy and very delicious, so let's go ahead and dig in. So probably Raid Revival, unexpectedly I would say, actually has every single raid item, including Santa's clothes, including black garb, including diamond coat. It has all of the goodies and all of the recipes that you're going to want. So I think most people are probably going to be wanting to farm Raid Revival this week. It does also have the vision cards as well, potentially as well the espers, so the Kraken, the White Dragon, and the Chimera and the Lich all give espers when you get them as well. In particular, Chimera and Kraken are very important espers to have, so if you are a new player to the game, this is going to be a very important thing for you to solo. Blossom of Paradise is also going to be important to grab. So let's go ahead and talk about Raid Revival and talk about kind of the different compositions you can run to clear it. I did go through the shop. There's nothing really super remarkable in the shop. Ildira did come out. Watch out for these skip tickets that are suddenly costing Visior. There was like one pack with Valentine's Ildira packs in it that I grabbed that was like a 300 Viz. There's a Chocolate Festival handy pack, which can we just laugh at the fact that it's called a handy? But really nothing too crazy going on. There are new banners for Ildira as well before I jump into Raid Revival. Both of these are really good, but Ildira, since she is a unit that's going to be around for a while, and she's in the permanent pool, she's not limited, you don't really need to chase her. And I would recommend a lot of people just do the 10 pull like this, call it good, and you will get her eventually. It's not going to be something you have to get right now. I was supposed to get her on that 10 pull there again in another video where I would get another unit on a 10 pull out of free tickets just to make people angry. It did not work the way I thought it was going to work. Anyway, hopping into the far plane, before we go into Raid Revival, I do just want to showcase the new far plane archives. If you need shards for any of the previous characters, if you need any of the stories, they are all in here now. So they are all in here. And then you also have separately a unit tab for both Krace and Etri. And you have the equipment tab now. So there's a lot of things to farm. There is also a lot of elemental missions to do with these missions. So if you haven't gotten these elemental missions done, it is going to be a great opportunity. You can also get score on those missions, which will be really helpful. In terms of the actual multi-mission for the Flan, you have the high difficulty and you have the brutal. If you're a newer player, almost any wind-based unit can probably solo Raid Boss Revival high difficulty. If you can't join a party, you'll be able to get through it most definitely. For most experienced players, you're going to want to solo the brutal difficulty. I have verified Tifa can clear it. Tifa is probably the hardest clear. I would probably put more attack on her. Keep in mind, you know, Leela was super easy. The fact that Leela can clear it very easily means that probably Gargus can clear it really easily. Luartha was mega easy because he does seem to be weak to Pierce, so you can run Luartha. We have some comments in chat earlier that said that 2B can clear it with her piercing abilities, so make sure you have your piercing abilities on for 2B. And I haven't seen any other confirmations in chat. I think people were asking about Howlet, which I'm sure Howlet can probably clear it if little Leela can, because Howlet has a little bit more spirit penetration and his EX is a little bit more modern. So I imagine he would be able to do that. But just be careful if Tifa is like your only choice and that's the direction you go, because it will be a little bit difficult with Tifa. You may have to fine tune your vision cards and such. We do also have JP transfer now in the game. So you can see here that I do have access to this beautiful JP pool. And you do only transfer JP at a rate of 1/3. So you can see I'm on deposit JP right now. I'm going to come over to Belo confirm, and I can transfer Belos JP over, and down here it says deposited JP will be 1/3. Transfer it over, and then I can pick the character, whatever character I want. Maybe it's Naya. I can switch to withdraw JP. Oh, sorry, that was, yep. Because I'm gonna have the general bank here that says, you can't see it because it's behind my webcam, but it shows that I have 1.6 million JP, and then I can withdraw up to 99,000 for Naya. And if I wanted to withdraw more, I could just do that again. So the new JP system is under the unit section. Absolutely incredible. Now, I haven't actually looked at this yet, but the Trust Stone system also got revamped. So hopping in here, let's take a look at a forging, for example. Let's say I wanted to forge an, let's do a dodge version. No, let's do a luck-based rune. Okay, I'm gonna forge one. And I have a dismantle and reforge option here on the right hand or left hand side, so I can remantle that, and it's going to pop back up like that. And I can say, no, I don't want wind attack resistance up. Take a look at that. Evasion up 4. I don't want evasion up 4. Oh, this is pretty nice, guys. This is pretty good. I wonder if it lets you do it with multiple. Let's see if it lets you do it with multiple here. It does not. So that system is only for if you have multiple. It also enables you to transfer abilities more easily. You can overwrite as well on the Trust Stones now. It's just made itself a lot easier. So if you're someone who, like me, kind of stopped farming the Trust Stones and you were just like, dude, this is a super bummer, I don't want to spend the time doing this, you may consider re-getting into it and readjusting kind of your approach to Trust Stones right now. There are a couple other updates. I believe we did get a story update, so there should be a new story. A lot of people were asking about the +6 weapons. I thought the +6 weapons were coming out this week, but it looks like they're coming out next week with Final Fantasy X. I do know we also have limited guild raid right now, which does have Courage Nullify. So make sure you are setting your limited guild raid comps, guys, because I almost forgot. And I was like, oh shit, like I need to do that. Asmodeus has an important note here as well. Make sure you pick up an extra recipe if the item gets a +6 in the future. So for all of those recipes in the raid shop right now, you are probably going to want to grab a couple extra of those recipes for all of the gear that you have. In particular, Purple Lightning, because Purple Lightning does get a +6 version. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Merlo, my friend, we need to have a come to Jesus conversation about why plus evasion is not good on Trust Stones. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys next time.